everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I'm showing you our stock up haul of the week. If you are new here, we like to stock up every week on just about anything. We do this in case of emergency, in case of price increases, and in case of any food shortages that may come. If you have not already, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and became part of our YouTube family. And if you have not already started stocking up, I encourage you to do so. You may see that some inflation is happening in your area. I live in northern Colorado and we are definitely seeing it. Nothing too crazy yet, but we just want to be prepared. We want to have the ability to cook in the event of an emergency, but not only cook. In this video, I'm showing you that we love to have the ability to cook, but we also stock up on other items that we make here at our home, just in case those prices go up in store. So in the video, I'm going to show you some of those items. I encourage you to check out my website. I do have recipes for food-related content and some botanicals that I like to make for myself and the family. So without further ado, we're going to get right into today's haul. Okay, here is the haul. I know some of you might be thinking this is random. I see different stores, and yes, you are right. It is random. I did go to different stores this week and pick up different items that I may need. My focus this week was kind of all of my apothecary items I needed to stock up on, and grains, flours, baking items, just different things that I have read might be going up in price, and kind of to the point where we won't be able to afford it. As you know, I really enjoy quinoa and whole grains and things like that. So I wanted to stock up. I got one from Target and I also got one from Kroger. I love all quinoa, honestly. My goal at Target was to find these beluga lentils, and I couldn't find them. Beluga lentils are like this dark color, the ones that I purchase at least. So I didn't find any, but I did find that quinoa. And then I actually was talking to someone this morning about this, but the tomatoes apparently are going to be going out, so stock up on your tomatoes is what you said, Grant. So that is what I did this morning when I went to Walmart. I did have some already in the prepper pantry from earlier in the week from Target, so I grabbed some of those as well. And then I did get yeast. Back in 2020 when this all hit, I had deja vu. I remembered going to the grocery store. Wilder was very young and I was pregnant with Delilah, and there was no yeast. There was no bread, which led me to the yeast aisle, and then there was no yeast. And I was like, oh my goodness, well, I'll just order from Amazon. Nope, there was none there as well. Or if there was, it was ridiculously priced. So yeah, we stocked up on yeast. They did not have the big tub. And then I got some of that buttery flavored coconut oil again. This time I got it at Target and it was actually 75 cents less, or 76 cents, something like that. So I should have gotten two. I did get some cornstarch. I do a lot with cornstarch. We actually make our own watercolors, so this might not even be for food, but you can use it to thicken things. Cornstarch is a great tool to have in your bakery. I also have some flour here. They didn't have any large bags, and honestly, if they did, I don't think we would go through it in time. Even if I put it in a 5-gallon bucket, our family is not that large yet. So I did pick up some bread flour just because the organic bread flour at Whole Foods is less than $3, and I really do enjoy it when I am baking, like with seeds and things like that. If I put hemp seeds or chia in my bread, the bread flour seems to hold it better. I got 5 baking sodas. I just didn't put them in the video, but stock up on baking soda. I use it for just about everything. Homemade deodorant. I use it as a cleaning astringent, just different things. We use it in our homemade watercolors. And then I did get some corn muffin mix. I don't know. I like to have these on hand because they're easy. I like to pick them up because they're cheap, so you can get a bunch of them. It was kind of an impulse buy, so we didn't really need it, but I got it anyways. And then over here, I got some baking cocoa. In the event of an emergency, I always feel that having a treat is not necessary, but a nice little pick-me-up. So we like to make brownies with this. I have made homemade tanning lotion with it too. That does not work, just a heads up. I did get some organic cane sugar. I really like the 365 brand. This is from Whole Foods. It's a great price, and this was the only one left on the shelf. I kind of was trying to dig through there. I don't know if it was food shortage related or if I just went when they were not stocked up yet for the day. So I wouldn't say that that's why it wasn't there. I did get Epsom salt. I get a big bag of this and put it in these mason jars here. I like to take detox baths, and I noticed that it went up by $1.30. So I got 2 of those. You should look into the benefits of Epsom salt. It's a really great detoxifier for your body. I do drink caffeine and alcohol, and it's just nice to get those toxins out when you have the ability to. I did get all of these things for the apothecary. In the event of an emergency, I'd love to be able to, take a shower or clean myself, clean my children. So I make a lot of our items that we use, a lot of toiletries. I make my own shampoo, conditioner. I make my own deodorant, shaving cream for my husband. This is not only limiting to women here. I make rose water toner for my face. Castor oil has many benefits, but I did get some jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, grapeseed oil for your body. You wouldn't necessarily want to cook with that. And then I did get sweet almond oil. I love putting that in lotion during the winter. And then some castor oil. And then I use the witch hazel with dried rose petals in the winter just for some extra moisture to my skin. That can be used on anybody. I encourage you to try it. Honestly, I love making all of my own botanicals here. I know the ingredients. I know what's going in it. And honestly, I do get a lot of questions on my skin, and I attribute it to this kind of routine that I have going on where I make my own items. When summer comes, I can't wait to get my little apothecary garden started. I already have some yarrow sprouting in the garage, but yeah. I know this was random. I did want to kind of show this side of me, show that I not only prep food, but I do prep essentials when it comes to toiletries and things like that. So I'm going to get this put away and get you turned around for some pantry meals. All right, so here's the first pantry meal. These are going to be random, but they're really delicious. I encourage you to try it. So I have some quinoa here. I have some petite diced tomatoes, which add a lot of flavor. Don't underestimate that can. I also have some Alfredo sauce here and some chicken breasts in the can. If you are vegan, get rid of the Alfredo sauce and use just a tomato sauce. And instead of the chicken, use lentils. You're mixing all of this together, just every single thing that you have, putting it in a cast iron if you have no power, putting it on some fire coals, or really anything you can to heat this up. You're going to cook it covered for 20 minutes, and that will cook the quinoa. Next up is this rice dish. I might lose some people here, but I have a unique palate when it comes to food, so just stick with me. You might like this. Use the instant white rice. It cooks faster, not necessarily the best for your dollar, but it does cook faster. A whole can of tomato sauce, a whole can of these petite diced tomatoes, again, adding so much flavor. If you have spices, throw some salt and pepper and garlic in there. And I add a can of tuna. This is plant-based tuna. I find it at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 now. Or you could just use a regular can of tuna if you want. And then after everything is all cooked, I actually add in a few chopped olives. This is the key. This is the secret ingredient. It adds a lot of sodium, but it adds a really unique flavor that complements that tuna, kind of like a Mediterranean dish. So if you can get your hands on that, I encourage you to try it. And last but not least is going to be this kind of rosé ramen lasagna. So there are two things in here. There's one chunk of ramen, you just split it in half, and maybe you would need 2 packets for this. Put that layer on the bottom with tomato sauce and Alfredo. You could add chicken to this on the top, or you could do like chickpeas or lentils, and then you're going to repeat the layer. So like I said, lentils might add some different flavors in there, so maybe leave it out if you don't want to add any protein, but this is really delicious. Honestly, I encourage you to try it. I got a question the other day about it, and then after you repeat the layer, just add some more sauce to it and bake it covered for 45 minutes at 350. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope this video encouraged you to find some things on the shelves at your local stores to stock up on. Let me know in the comments down below what you stocked up on this week. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye.